1823. That's Jim's phone number. If you don't already have it, you can prank call him later. You probably won't mind. You won't be busy. The reason that I bring it up is because I know two phone numbers anymore. I know two. I know my dad's, the landline I grew up with, and I know Jim's. And the reason I know these two phone numbers is because if I'm in trouble, if I'm in a pinch, if my car breaks down, whatever, these are the numbers that I call. And if I have an emergency contact sheet to fill out, those are the numbers that I write down. I write down my dad, because he's my family, and I write down Jim because he's my family. He and I are brothers by choice. Jim has a lot of brothers, like John. Very good to see you. And he's got a lot of brothers, and I'm lucky enough to be representing all of them right now, so I'm thankful for that, to be able to speak for all of us. But the reason Jim has so many close friends is because to him, family and friends they're interchangeable. It's a synonymous thing for him. For him, it's if you are his friend, then you are his family. And we all go really far back, like Carrie was saying, but Jim has always kind of been the linchpin that's held us together. He's always been like the hub of the wheel. We all became friends more or less through him, and we hung out at his house all the time. He very unintentionally was always the center of attention, but he's not the kind of guy that pushes himself in the spotlight. It's very natural and unaffected. And when we were younger at Papa's house, drinking like copious amounts of Wild Cherry Pepsi and playing N64 until 7 or 8 in the morning, Jim was not always maybe the happiest of us. For him, life was more of a struggle. And in time, he became, to me, a role model of someone who can progress and adapt and become a better person. And I think it's probably safe to say he's the happiest amongst all of our friends now, and has been, even before Sarah, but that really cements things, obviously. But, and Jim is happy because he knows how to cherish what is important, and if it's not important, he knows to let it slide off. And he knows what to value, and that's friends, family, and love. Now, I am not someone that thinks love is rare. I think love is really common. I think people fall in love all the time. What I do think is rare is the ability to acknowledge that love, embrace it, appreciate it, put the work into it and the effort, and maintain it and make it really work and make it something lasting. I think that is rare. What Jim and Sarah have is even more rare than that, because for them it's effortless, at least from what I can see. It seems, for them it's very, very natural, because what they have is more than love. It's, bear with me, it's dependency. And that's a word that's ordinarily used in a negative context when describing a relationship, but that's really what they are. They depend on each other. And what is the point of loving someone if you don't truly, truly depend on them? So that they have that it's really remarkable, because what they have is more rare than love. What they have is romance, and that is a really beautiful thing. There was one point when I was in a relationship and I was unhappy, and it was the second apartment I shared with Jim, and we were in the kitchen, and I was complaining about my girlfriend at the time. She always does this, and she never lets me do that, and blah, 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 blah. And Jim kind of let me rant for a long time, like I'm ranting now. And finally he just stopped, and he's like, look, what y'all need to do is take always and never out of your vocabulary, because those are absolutes and there are no absolutes. And him saying that has been like a recording in my head that I've heard for virtually every day since. It's probably one of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten from anyone. Whenever I'm in a situation that just sucks and I feel like it's never going to end, I'm reminded, I hear him say that. And whenever something is going on that's wonderful and I need to appreciate it, I remember that too. But I think that what Jim and Sarah have is an exception to that piece of wisdom, because you guys are always going to be together and you're never going to stop loving each other. So to my friend Jim, to my friend Sarah, I love you both very much. You're here.